because I still want to have the rest of us freak out at that for a little while.
Well, you weren't here, but Cypress and I got in a fight at the end of the last session. Yeah, I told you about that. So I think it kind of makes sense for me to like go off into the forest and
I think it is canon
now. So I mean, we're still technically moving. We're just moving slower and we're hunting.
What was I doing at the time?
I'm looking for things.
What was I doing during the fight? What do we think that Klaus was doing?
Probably you were just watching. Because it ended when Corinne put us to sleep and tied us up. So safe to assume she used your rope. Or something. I don't know. She did tie us both up, though.
It's not in character for Klaus to just watch.
Well, you're probably doing the same thing that Corinne was doing and just being annoyed.
Yeah, I mean, the fight was only 3 turns each, so it was probably 30 seconds or less.
Can I get some silence here just for a... Okay, never mind. I got it.
Okay.
I thought you were going to say initiative, and I was very worried.
Yeah, immediately. That's how you start those sentences, usually.
Can I get some perception checks?
So we're on the road right outside of Scornubel towards El Terrell, I'm guessing. The road or the river or something.
There's this big, round boulder coming to kill us all. It's a meteor, actually. It's a crater.
Well, I haven't prepared any actual tokens, so I'm just going to have the boulder in there for representation. Ooh, 217. Good.
And a 7.
So blah blah arguing, Dad, tell us things because we're your friends and we care about you and we also don't want to die. The end.
So I put in the formula for roll-in 6 ability scores. How would you like to have a 6 and 2 7s on your ability scores?
I'd love it if I could have 2 20s as well.
The one that had a 6 and 2 7s also had a 7.
Yeah, it did.
Roll enough and you're going to start with an 18, then take a race that gets a +2.
Okay, so we're on a horse. We're all on horses. And it's night time. It's midnight.
Well,
right?
No, because when we left, it was 6 o'clock. It's still evening because
okay.
It was we were waiting around and it was still 6 o'clock when we were still waiting, and then we found out that what's his name was dead, and I got all angry because I wanted his knife.
So Klaus is going to ask Dav and be very expectant of an answer and angry if you don't answer. Where were those rat people who saved you located?
I don't know. They showed up at the one place and then just left me.
Oh, rats. Literal rats.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know much about them.
Because it'd be cool if we could find them, and if they were in the woods, and that'd give Gok a chance to hunt anyway.
Yeah, you guys go look for something other than animals.
Animal
people. So what's the area between El Terrell and Scornubel on the map mostly consist of?
It looks like if you break away from the river, there's of course the river if you're looking for hunting there. A few lakes around, a forest, and one area where it goes off into some rockier areas, less grass growing there and whatnot.
So basically, I'm just trying to get everything straight again. It's getting late. We might be chased by a whole bunch of murderous gang people. Gok wants to hunt. We'll just say that Cypress is still asleep for a while. Corinne's around doing something. Kuno's there, and Kuno has a knife that's kind of the one that Gok wanted initially, that she stole from a guy who could probably kill us all as well.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of Cypress and stealing things, I'm not gonna do it this game, but I'm gonna be constantly doing secret sleight of hand checks to Dan to try and steal the magic quarterstaff and swap it with the non-magical one.
Alrighty.
And so eventually I'll hopefully end up with that, so don't tell him. I'm trusting you guys.
Yeah.
He's going to hate you so much more than he already does.
Well, I mean, he'll never know unless he casts detect magic and Dan tells him that I have the staff, and he'll never know that I took it because it doesn't look different, I'm pretty sure.
Well, doesn't it have an effect in battle? He'll try to cast something and then it won't work.
He never found out what it did. He never paid the gold for it, so we don't actually know what it does.
Okay,
so,
whatever.
All the more reason for me to
the obsidian. No.
That'd be amazing. I'd laugh so much. That's so hard.
That'd be so cheap. I would not do that.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Dan, for some reason I have access to another character sheet whose name is just DM, and there's nothing on it.
Yes, I had the same
ditto.
thing.
Yeah, I gave everyone access to the DM. Basically, all the dice there are DM rolls, so if you click one of them, you're going to send it straight to me with no one else seeing it.
Oh, that's a good idea.
All I have on the DM page is just bio and info and blank.
Yeah, me too.
The tab and then nothing.
Let me see.
Oh, I play as a DM. I select a DM character, and then I play as a DM, or what?
No attributes and abilities?
No, nothing there.
Nor a character sheet.
Darn. Okay, in that case, I remove from people's stuff.
Oh yeah, also, when do we get our special Christmas present? Or are we gonna find it?
You will be getting that in the process of the act.
Cool.
I'd assume that would happen somewhere in Elturel, as that's sort of like a big group moment. Do we have to go tell Leozen about all our cool adventure?
Together.
Yeah.
And then Leozen will probably just gift us our Christmas present.
And I miss
Yeah,
having
as your
99
reward.
HP.
Here is a magic +1 fist for Gok. Everyone else gets coal.
I was trying to look like a wizard in the Christmas, or a druid in the Christmas game, but
It worked until you threw knives and had Holly and Jolly out.
Will we say so that we don't make too much progress without Cypress and Corinne, that we like go off into the forest or something off the trail so that no one can follow us, like none of the gang members?
this will be while everyone else is sleeping.
Yeah, and
I assumed that the way we would be doing this is that we'd had traveled at least until we decided to stop,
Yeah.
and then we slept, and I decided yay, let's go for an adventure. So
I don't
So-
think they're gonna
so-
follow us.
So yeah. I mean, it's not exactly in their character to even let me go. So
What, the gang or the rest of us?
no, Cypress and Corinne.
Well, yeah, I'm just trying to think of a way that we can have a little story ourselves while not having two characters and while not making too much progress, and an
Yeah.
explanation for why we're off in the woods somewhere. Also, I'm just really worried about the gang.
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna follow us.
That was a hilarious thing.
Yeah, you also
You guys are like, hey, let's stay another day. I'm like,
Hey
shit.
Klaus. Hey
Yeah,
Klaus.
What?
You should use your manacles and handcuff Kuno to Cypress, and we can start the next session with that, and it will be hilarious.
No, that's one neutral
Mostly
good.
because I don't want her to come with me
Hey, I will.
on this amazing
I don't have
magical
manacles.
beast hunt.
I'm going to sleight of hand check to take Klaus's manacles, and then do it myself.
We just told him.
Alright, roll sleight of hand.
Oh, nice.
What do
my
I counter roll
manacles
on
are
that?
nothing.
Perception. Heh.
Oh,
So now the manacles are out of your inventory and
crit's a
In-
22 for me.
and
Wow,
and
crit's
and
huge.
attached to Cypress and Kuno.
Okay, I'm going
And you
to
don't
look
know.
Cypress.
over at
Cypress
Cypress
is-
and I'm
Cypress
going
is
to look
currently
over.
tied up, so he can't say no, and he might be asleep. Who knows?
I'm going to look over, see that Cypress and Kuno are attached together, unlock the manacles, take them back, and then punch Dad in the face, which I roll for unarmed attack.
Hey, we're leaving as we do this, so
Don't
you
care,
don't
roll the
necessarily
hit.
notice that they're tied up, that they're tied together.
Yeah, you got a 9 on perception. You didn't even know.
I didn't hear that he took them, but I can sure look over, see that Kuno's like.
But why would you
dangling
look
off
over there and
the
see
horse.
them? Like, if we're
Oh, I didn't
leaving
know
as,
he was on his horse.
as I'm doing that.
Oh, isn't Kuno awake? She could tell me.
One day I'm gonna run a campaign full of good aligned characters, but today is not that day.
Yeah, definitely not.
I see that Kuno's dangling off the side of a horse on an asleep cypress, and I'm like, hey, those manacles look familiar.
Hey, I have some. I used mine.
You do have some?
Yeah. No, I'm telling him that.
Oh.
I used mine.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you don't have a key. What are you talking about? Those are his.
What should I roll for punching Dav in the face?
Hey, no, we're
Oh,
not
I
doing
totally
no.
forgot.
Athletics.
I have a grand slam. I mean, just a regular melee attack, but damage is only 1 for you. It's that's it, 1 damage.
Yeah, I'm punching him in the chest because one, I'm mad at him because he didn't tell us about the gang, and two,
It'll be
he
just
stole
a
my manacles.
melee attack roll.
Yeah, send it just like your longsword, just attack to hit.
Okay. Oh yeah, and then ha.
Missed.
I don't actually expect
There.
I'll ever play with a good aligned group. I don't think any of my friends would go for
Crit
that.
fist. Actually,
I think it's a
my
pipe
backup
dream of
character is
DMs.
good. My backup character is good.
My character's good.
That
Hey, my-
is
Okay.
unexpected.
Holiday was good.
It is
My
definitely
character's been
unexpected.
good.
My character in the holiday one was good.
Yeah, neutral good.
And neutral good.
Okay,
Congratulations.
either way, even if I don't hit Dav, I'm going to unlock the manacles and put them back in my inventory.
Anyway, I think we should
So yeah, we travel for
go to the
4
woods
hours.
now.
go to the woods, way off the trail, because I don't want to be seen by the gang who may follow
They're not
us.
following us. Why would they follow us?
You didn't think they'd come and take you in the night and nearly kill you, and look where that guy
Yeah, but I'm in their territory. Now we're not in their territory.
We're outside the town, and
Yeah, we never did
guy's
fight
knife.
We never fought them. Or you never.
I mean, we fought
I never
Gilligan,
fought
but
them.
he's dead. That was different. That was rats.
Yeah, I
no
didn't- no,
beasts
I
in that
didn't-
town
I
are
didn't
wizards,
do anything.
so they'll sort
Apparently,
of.
they remembered you enough to still want to kill you in the night. So
It wasn't even Blade that did it.
Blade.
it was.
That was Gilligan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, should
I
have
don't
dropped
care.
with you. I would have beat him up.
I didn't have a choice. I kind of woke up there.
All right, here's the first survival check of the hunt. 13. Okay, so the background for this is Gok heard somewhere while he was waiting in the bar that somebody said something about a magical golden elk, so now he just automatically assumes that there will be one if he goes and looks for it. So that's what he's doing. That's his real goal here. And I'm bringing Biscuit with me, by the way, so
A magical golden elk?
yes, he grants wishes.
Does he?
Oh yeah, I heard about it in the bar.
Is this from something?
No, like literally, I'm just making this up, just pretending that Gok heard this in the bar.
Okay,
And that's
so
why. That's my motivation.
We kind
Corinne-
of were in there for a while.
And let's see. So Corinne, Cypress, Kuno probably, and then the horses and Dav and Klaus. I guess are hanging out around a fire that I made with my tinderbox. Sure, I don't know.
Yeah, it makes sense. Unless you guys are going to come with me on this magical elk hunt.
I'm going to sit across the fire and glare at Dav like all night.
I
That sounds-
haven't done anything to you guys.
You didn't tell us that there was a killer gang in the town, and also you didn't tell
Hey,
us.
I
that-
didn't know that they'd recognize me.
And also, you didn't tell us that we could have not spent our entire day screwing around in that one house. And you could have just said, "Hey, this is where I was beat up last night," and that's what happened.
But that would provoke the same questions, and you'd still be mad at me.
No,
Yeah, it would.
I would have respected you for your honesty and been like, "Oh crap, we should probably go." Instead
Yeah,
of-
I went in a sewer.
I didn't recognize it till we. It was dark. I didn't recognize it till we actually entered the building.
Still,
I'm gonna
Anyway,
eat
glaring at you.
the rest of my grand slam
Okay.
because just let's just say that's what I ate today, and I gave the toast to Biscuit. So
yeah, and since my rations,
also I have those alchemy supplies we gotta go through later.
how long does
Never
rations
put a
last for?
description in. Well,
Was it-
1 day per 2 pounds.
yeah.
Okay, let's say that I had like half a ration this morning with my steak, my country fried steak. So I'll split up like the second half among me and like all the horses.
Okay.
You have okay. Your rations feed horses too, apparently.
They're really good rations. It's very oaty.
Odie. Okay.
I mean,
I
someone's
figured
gotta
they
feed
just
the
like munch on
horses.
grass. Well, I mean, they were at a stable for like a whole day, and we gave most of them the deluxe treatment. So
I didn't give mine deluxe treatment. I don't care enough.
you're terrible.
Yeah,
Give,
but then we had them
Give
walking
Biscuit
again
the
for like 4 hours.
treatment, Not your horse.
Oh yeah, that's okay. I'm gonna assume he ate something. He's fine. It's not my horse anyway. It's Leozin's.
Yeah, that was my mentality. I'm like, I don't even know this horse.
Okay, so
So
wait,
I'll see
before
you guys
Doc
later.
goes, I'm like,
Going-
where are you going?
Just find a magical golden elk. Where else?
Okay, how long do you think it'll be till you get back?
How long does it take to find a magical golden elk?
I don't know. I'm just concerned for your safety.
Oh, thank you. Bye.
Hey, I'll go with you. Sounds fun.
All right, come on, Dev.
I'm not gonna help or anything. I'm just gonna like follow you.
Steal your
Okay.
stuff.
But remember,
Bad.
the magical golden elk has to be caught, not killed.
Okay, I have a net. I think. I don't.
Well,
maybe
you don't need a net. You just gotta, grapple it and then tie it with rope.
Okay, I have
probably.
rope.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. At some point, while they're having their elk adventure, I'd like to look closer at this deed to land in a distant land I have because it's just been sitting around, and I want to make a backstory.
Okay.
Alright.
That's for Dan.
Wait, no, Klaus, you're not even going with him.
Just gonna sit, sit at the camp.
I told you I was sitting at the campfire glaring at you all night.
Hmm.
Now I'm mad at
no,
you because
okay. I thought we were all going. I don't actually want to go. I'll just,
Why? What's the worst?
I just
that
wanted
can
to be in the call in case
Crocodiles?
anything happened.
happen? Oh, really? That was it.
Yeah, I don't
You guys
want
just
to
wanna
go.
listen to
something.
Cock Bone die. Okay.
Yeah.
This
You should
sounds
go.
hilarious. Let's.
You-
Yeah.
Hey, I'm playing World of
Better for
Warcraft.
me.
I don't want to roll that much.
Yeah, better for me.
you'll get uncomfortable just Klaus glaring at you for like hours.
No, I'm sleeping.
Okay.
I don't believe that. Last time you were sleeping, you got beat up.
So, fine. I'll just stay up and watch guard or something.
Okay, whatever. Go on your elk adventure.
I just wanted to hear the session.
You're gonna love it.
This is going
Go.
to be such a good session, I just know it.
Yeah, you should get a big forest map or something, or grasslands or whatever this is, with a river going through it.
Okay. Go. Do things.
Okay, so both of you are just in to listen.
Okay,
yeah,
so
basically.
Well, I mean, Gok
Or in
wants-
case, or like if something happens, like before he leaves or after he leaves.
Well,
Okay,
Klaus-
so
In the backstory.
the road.
Well, no,
the
see,
road-
right now, Klaus doesn't trust Dav alone with the rest of the group, especially if they're sleeping.
All right.
And Klaus also believes that Gok could handle Dav if Dav wanted to betray Gok.
I probably
Klaus
could.
feels particularly betrayed no matter what Dav says. So Dav's
Okay,
staying with
so-
the group.
How tall is Klaus?
6'1",
Alright.
right? Background. There it is. 6'1", yeah.
Not that it's gonna come up later or anything. Nah.
I'm 6'11".
Jeez,
Okay, so
I didn't realize that.
No,
for the
yeah,
sake
he's,
of my awareness, I'm huge. I'm 210 pounds, 6'11". So I'm kind of thin for 6'11", but I am big.
Yeah, so Klaus is staying near the fire no matter what tonight.
Yeah. Also, Dan, if I get a special character development / backstory episode, you can. I didn't actually come up with an actual location for the monastery I was trained at, so you can decide wherever that is if you want. But that's not today. Today,
It's just
I'm
being
going-
inspired by me or something.
yeah, I mean, you got a special character development episode. I want one too. Okay, so am I gonna go north or south of the river? Whichever one has more animal life.
South
What do you-
looks like it's probably gonna have more animals. It leads into a forest type area.
All right, sounds good. I'm gonna head that way. I'll stick along the river for now and keep my eye out for crocodiles because their skin is real cool.
Sounds like he wants to fight a crocodile, guys.
He's gonna die,
I do.
and we're not gonna be there to save him. Dav, you should go.
We'll see.
Yeah, we will see.
I didn't know that there's crocodiles.
Well, I don't know if there are. I have no idea what this land is like.
Well, still, I think
I thought he was looking for an elk, and as far as I know, that sounds pretty safe.
yeah,
Well, yeah, but elk's got a drink too, and there's a river, so hey. And actually, from reading, I've read other people's experiences of the first few sessions of Hoard of the Dragon Queen. Nothing to spoil what we're doing or anything, but a lot of them have used elk for some reason, so that's why I made up elk. And I figured rivers might have crocodiles in them.
Oh, and I may or may have not read the next 2 chapters in Hoard of the Dragon Queen while I was sitting at Barnes and Noble the other day.
spoilers.
Well then.
Wow, Tanner! Wow.
So
It
now
was
we have the future seeing gang members.
Yeah.
I will not.
Yeah, you don't even
it
have
will
the
not-
obsidian.
it will not-
That actually allows me to see the future.
It will
If you
not
sit by a
manipulate my decision making.
Okay then.
All right. Well, don't tell Katie or Jay because they'll probably get mad at you for that one more than I would. Anyway.
I just saw it there, and I'm like, it's right next to the player's handbook.
Tanner
It's
can't
so
resist
tempting.
temptation. All right. So me and Biscuit walking along the river. Are there any animals with a critical 22 perception?
Yeah, you find an open area. It has a herd of deer there.
Are any of them magic golden deer?
As a matter of fact, yes. One is golden though. Gold. It has platinum.
Okay. So I'm going
that
to.
was fast.
Well, I got a critical perception right off the
Critical
start.
perception.
That doesn't mean he can automatically make one gold. It just means he can see that they're not gold.
Okay, so first step, gonna tie up Biscuit to a nearby tree or rock or something so that he doesn't get lost. I'm going to insult the obsidian. Nope, that is not a D100. That is just 1100. There we go. Oh, an even 50. What does the obsidian tell me?
The obsidian is warm.
Good to know. Okay, so for the sake of looking less mean, I'm going to take off my Drake Skull mask, so I am just in common clothes, and my wolf pelt on my back, because, awesome. I'm going to... Okay, so I need more of a mental image. Am I, at the edge of a clearing, kind of, in tall grass or something?
You're at the edge of the tree line, and you see just a ton of deer standing out in the open. In the middle, there's a much larger golden stag.
And how tall is the grass in this area?
The
Or
grass is
foliage, plants,
maybe
whatever there is?
a foot or 2 deep.
Okay, so there's not going to be much stealth crawling in that.
Not for someone of your size now.
Okay.
Curious, how far away is he from our camp? Klaus wouldn't know.
Klaus wouldn't know, you say?
Yeah, I'm just wondering, as Paul Schroeder.
At this point.
About 2 miles.
Okay.
Okay, not bad. I've been walking for about like 40 minutes or so. If I'm walking, if I'm running, it's a lot shorter. Probably less than that, actually.
You're like
I'm
an
not that
amazing
slow.
athlete. You can do 4-minute miles.
Yeah, I can. Well,
He's also
if I
way
can
taller,
move,
so it's
if I
not
can
as hard.
if I can move 40 feet per turn in combat, how long is a turn?
Well, 40. A turn is 6 seconds.
Okay, so if I can move 40 feet per second, then
Let's see, a mile is 8.
That's
There's like
100.
5,821 or something.
That's 40 feet per 6 seconds, not per second.
oh yeah, that's my bad. That would be much better. Okay, so I'm a lot slower than you.
40 feet a second.
40 feet per second would be much better. Oh, are those guys supposed to be the deer? Those
Yeah.
target mark things? Okay.
The big one is the fancy one.
Okay, and are the distances accurate or anything? 200 miles away? 403 miles away? That seems about right.
Like, I'm gonna change things up a bit.
Okay. Also, the giant AoE circles are still there.
Ignore those.
Okay, I will. Fireball, golden deer cast. So, if there's
So,
anything I
Doc,
know about deer, it's that they get scared and run away. So I need to be gentle.
So you have about the same time as like me, like running the mile in like high school or middle school. You can run a mile in 13.2 minutes, I believe,
Well, that's in combat
in combat.
as well. In initiative, I guess, is a better way to say that. But yeah,
How far can you go if you're hustling?
I don't know. I guess it's double that, right?
Yeah.
Yep. And he can also spend a key to hustle again.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's just the one time.
Well, 4
Oh,
times.
it's not. Yeah, it's 4 times right now. Level 4.
Whatever. So you can go 80 feet in 6 seconds if you're just focused on running.
So is the golden deer actually like 4 times the size of regular deer?
Yes, it is large where the other ones are medium sized.
Okay. And I'm gonna say the tree line is like, kind of, or
Okay, when
something
you're
like that. So I'm sort of out of their view, I guess.
when you're hustling, you can move you can do a mile in 7.275 minutes, which isn't bad.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I'm good at math.
Okay, so
Yeah, back to golden deer.
could easily ruin this 22 on perception by just stepping out, but since I actually got a magic golden deer, or I'm going to assume it's magic because I'm Gok Lustbone.
I assume even if it's not actually made of gold, its pelt would still be worth several hundred gold.
Yes! I'm going to be rich. Okay, so can't really use a stealth check here because it's just short grass, really. Just to sneak up on it, unless they're all facing away from me.
You could. I would apply penalties to it.
Huh, okay. Well, we'll see what I get for a
2
stealth
feet
roll.
up if you're crawling.
Oh, man.
work.
Well, guess just hopefully advantage on that one. No?
More like disadvantage on that one.
Oh, even better. Oh, I didn't know I was even proficient in stealth. I guess I forgot about that. Well,
Why are you proficient in stealth? You're a huge half-orc.
I'm a monk. It's useful.
Yeah, Klaus says mine is one mod in charisma, but then is proficient in persuasion.
Yeah, it's like
Why are
me
you
in history.
proficient in Persuasion.
Carpenter
That makes no
perk.
sense.
Yeah, he's good
Just
at
to get his
killing
way.
stuff.
So stealth isn't going to get me very far with this. Maybe if I just seem friendly. Okay, so assuming I'm still using that 22 on perception, can I see if the deer looks like what the deer are doing and like where they're all like, I don't know, are they friendly? Are they all male? Is the golden one male and the rest are female?
They are grazing on the grass, and you'd say 3 are does and the other 3 are stag, the golden
Okay.
one being a stag.
Yes. Okay, so I'm going to take 1 day's worth of biscuits, oats from him, and I'm going to... Whoa, I do not want to make that 87 days. Just want to take one away. 6 days left. Okay, so I'm going to, as calmly as a half-orc can, slowly walk out and make my presence known without scaring them, holding the oats out to hopefully appease the magic deer.
Give me a performance check.
Dear RN Jesus. 10.
I'm surprised Gok didn't just hustle
Well,
over to the
with a
golden
modifier of 0, 10 is middle. So I'm at least a step out now. I'm slowly walking out, holding these oats out.
one. Knowing Gok, I'm surprised he didn't just hustle out to the golden deer and then use a key to like tackle it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I could immediately knock it prone, but I didn't want to, because if it's magic, then it's got to grant me a wish, and I got to be nice to it for that, duh.
Gonna grant you a wish.
Yeah.
What is God gonna wish for?
I have no idea. I haven't thought about that yet. We'll get to that when it comes to it. Plus one fist.
Plus 2 fists.
Okay, so did they notice me? Did anything happen?
The doe nearest to you sort of lifts her head and looks at you, then goes back to grazing.
Oh, good. So they like me. Okay, so I'm gonna step there. I'm gonna make that noise that you make at animals when you want them to come to you with an animal handling check.
Alrighty.
Like a cat?
Yeah, yeah, like that.
That's what Abby does. I always do the pss, 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 at mine, and it usually works better.
Well,
She
this is
begins
not a
walking
cat
over
fault.
to you.
Yes, alright, so I'm gonna feed this doe some oats, and then I'm
Alrighty.
gonna whisper, tell your friends,
She eats out of your hand.
I am God. Okay,
No, you are Gok.
same thing.
Gok is God.
Okay, eating out of my hand. I have them literally in the palm of my hand. Okay, now I gotta get close to the big one. Alright, so I'm gonna take another step out, keep feeding this one, I guess, from the oats. See if I get the attention of the others. Do you want me to make a check on that, or just assume I've gotten their attention?
How are you attempting to get their attention?
I guess the same method that I got the attention of this one, unless they're too far away for that to work. 50 feet, 53 feet is the closest. What do you think? Well, you know what? I'm gonna pour some oats out for this doe to eat, and just a little pile for her. Continue going towards the big one. Is the big one facing me or away from me?
Roll stealth.
Oh, nice.
Alright. No one seems to notice you.
Okay. What kind of noise would you want to do to make a deer notice you but not run away?
Donkey noises.
Apparently that last one.
Well, yeah, but it was looking at me, and I, had food immediately available to it. Donkey noises, huh? Well, this gets a little far away to call him over. That would make him notice it. I don't want to make donkey noises. Man, all the times to need Cypress.
You'd always just roll a performance check and do it yourself.
Okay, performance. The most kind, gentle animal noise I could possibly make. Oh god, a 3.
A lion's roar.
You yell at it. Hey!
Hey, dear.
You feel your lineage of Grumsh flow through your veins and let out what is sort of amount to a roar of sorts.
Oh man. Oh no, they're running away. Oh, maybe he'll want to fight me. Okay.
What's that?
Maybe he'd want to fight. Did the golden one run away?
Yep,
Apparently it did.
running away.
No, it's just the gold coat left, and it's just a regular deer underneath.
How far away did it get? 100 feet now. Okay, so if I...
120 feet away from where it was.
Yes.
Which way is it going?
North. Or technically south, actually. You happen to be facing south as
Alright.
in this picture.
South is up. Okay, well, in this case, Gok being Gok, I'm going to chase after that golden deer with no thoughts or cares.
If it gets
Alrighty.
I'm just going to follow behind it as fast as I can, so I'm hustling, I guess.
if you hustle and then use a key, you get 120 feet, I believe.
Well, yeah, 40 times 3. I guess I could, but well, as long as I can still see it, unless it's like, I don't know. I have no idea what a deer's movement speed is technically, so...
It moved
Catching up
120
to it
away
be-
from you.
Oh, in just one turn?
Yeah.
Or, okay. Well, then I guess I'm spending a key point to keep on running. Try to
Alrighty.
catch up to it. Step of the wind.
I'm just wondering if we're gonna have a magical golden deer burst through the camp at some point.
Oh, hey, jump distance is doubled. I'm going to jump on it. Although now I need a different perspective so I can see where it is, because it ran away from me.
Of course, now you're also, since you hustled, you also don't have any attack actions on this turn.
Oh, yeah. Let's assume I can jump.
Well, it's still getting even farther away from him.
It just keeps going.
Yeah.
But I have oats. Dang.
Alright, at this point, it's dark enough that you can't see where the deer is, so I'm going to need you to make a wisdom survival check to track it.
Okie dokie. 16.
Alright,
The hunt begins.
you're able to see signs of
myself
the
back.
direction it went in.
Okay, I'm going to keep following.
Alright, make another survival check. Alright, you're able to catch some knocked off branches from a tree, and the wind all seems to be making everything around here sway. Make a third survival check.
Ooh.
You follow this gigantic deer into a into another clearing. This seems to be a ruin in the forest overgrown with moss. Upon seeing it, you notice that everything seems to be lit as if by daylight.
Oh, sweet. Okay, is there another map for this, or are we just going to keep using the same one? Okay.
Maybe you should go get your friends. Hint, hint.
No, I'm good. I want the wish.
Rats.
Or, +1 fists. Whatever it has with it. Maybe he'll shed his antlers for me, and they'll be magic antlers.
They're platinum. They're worth so much.
Yeah, they are. Oh wait, so does it appear that it's like made of metal, or is it like just like a different color deer, basically?
It appears to be just different colored.
Okay, so it's not like giant golden, like actual gold.
RPGs.
Yeah, not like a moving statue or anything. Okay, so
more powerful because its colors are different.
Yes. How far away from it am I now? Yes. Can we do sort of a redraw for that? Anti-select. There.
See, this is the edge of the clearing, let's say.
Okay. How big are the ruins? Like, it was like a giant castle, or just like some kind of weird temple type thing, or what?
It appears to... it looks somewhat like a more recently touched version of Stonehenge.
Okay, so it's not like he's in a corner or anything. He's just there's like pillars and large rocks and stuff like that. Okay.
Not a stacked, or I should say a stacked stones, a stone platform for them to stand on, just drastically overgrown. Looks like it hasn't been touched by humanity in years.
Yes, okay. Wonder what language deers speak.
Common.
I wonder what language a magical deer would speak. If it spoke Common, that'd be great. If it spoke Orcish, even better, because then I communicated with it in my native tongue. Okay. So how far away am I from the deer at this point? Because we haven't even replaced him or anything.
So look for a token again. I just pulled this one out of the clip art type stuff. But
oh, yeah.
I put him here in the very center of the ruins.
Okay.
Standing there looking at you.
Oh, he's looking at me, so he knows I'm there. Okay, so, I want to attempt to communicate with it. It's got to be magic. So, want to know if it can. I don't want to know if it can understand my language or something. So how would I go about that? Just ask it a question or something.
Check.
Or animal handling, or
maybe a history check or something.
Oh yeah, I could do a check on it like that. Should I do history or nature?
Nature.
Nature check. Oh, that's not going to give me much if it's magic or not.
You can tell this isn't normal deer colors. That's about it.
Good to know. All right. Useful information for later. Okay, so I'm going to approach it slowly. Still got those oats with me. To make any moves.
You should try yell at it again.
I'm definitely not going to do that.
It looks at you.
Okay. That'd be hilarious if this was a druid or like just Cypress. Like Jay's just not talking but playing. Okay, so I'm gonna get closer on an 11 animal handling check. Hopefully,
you approach a bit more.
Okay, so I'm gonna sort of big ass deer. Oh great! So I'm going to kind of toss it some oats, not like throw them at it, but just like towards it to try and lure him.
All right, he's not moving from his spot.
Still just staring at me.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to say hello, mighty magical deer.
Give me a wish.
Does it have a response?
It starts speaking in a language that you do not understand. Roll some intelligence.
Oh, great. Just like unskilled intelligence or anything else?
You can take nature.
I can't go with history. I am proficient in that. I have +1. Everything else is -1 for intelligence. Yeah, I'll just go with nature on that. Probably still don't know what he's saying.
Yeah, you don't know what language it is. He then sort of tilts his head as if awaiting a
response.
A response of sorts.
Okay. I'm going to say to this big ass deer, aren't I supposed to use just intelligence checks for nonverbal communication? Can I do that?
Sure.
Okay. Let's see, based on this roll, let's see what I communicate to him. Okay, so Gocklustbone has just my nonverbal communication skills. I motion to him that I point to my fist and I show him like the number 1 and then a plus sign. Yeah, that's what the 3 is going to give me. And then verbally, I'm just going to say, "You grant wishes."
The deer speaks again, this time in Elvish.
Oh man.
I was there, didn't ya? Don't ya?
Well, I didn't say you couldn't come along. You decided not to.
Didn't ask
Yeah,
me to.
now I'm glaring at you in the middle of the night.
Glaring at me from several, miles away.
No, I'm glaring at Dad, remember?
Oh,
Across
yeah,
the
yeah.
fire.
That's right. Dang, Elvish. I'm gonna ask the deer if he wants anything. If there's anything the deer desires in life. Like, maybe I could sacrifice a little girl to it, or give it a druid friend, someone who's sleeping.
This time the deer speaks in very broken common.
Oh boy.
He has an Indian accent.
What?
He has an
Indian?
accent.
Why an Indian accent?
It's the first one that came to mind when you said broken common.
Hmm.
But if you don't want it, don't worry about it.
Well, I mean, Indians don't exist in D&D.
Neither do Jamaicans, but my rat is Jamaican.
Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry, Dan, go on.
Yeah. Big ass deer, speak to me.
Your people are on the right track.
Yeah, we're going to Ultra Ball. Are you from Ultra Ball? I'm going to say Ultra actually, not Ultra Ball, but you ever been there? They got a nice light, I hear.
Follow the river of gold to the castle in the sky.
What?
Wow. I haven't seen any rivers of gold, but no. I'll try to do that if I ever see one.
Most unfortunate, your path will be filled with hardship and blood.
Oh, well, you see, I knew that. I mean, I kind of seek that sort of stuff. I'm an adventurer, part-time. I'm going to get a little closer and ask him if he wants any oats again.
He sort of bows down to you on one knee, and in his antlers, a longbow appears. It appears to have carvings with a golden inlay that look very elvish on it.
Caleb, I'm asking you as a friend, please don't break the bow.
Okay. Okay,
Karate
so
chop.
Go on. I'm
he's
sorry.
presenting a longbow in his antlers. Okay, so not to be picky or anything, but do you per se have like a quarterstaff or, something a little more like melee fighty? Because I'm not really the longbow type of guy.
He takes a few steps forward. You can tell he's trying to hand off the longbow to you.
Oh, alright, well I guess if I have to, I'll take the longbow and I'll leave the bag of oats with him. I'll give him a pat on the head. What does he do then, once I've taken the longbow?
He starts eating the oats.
Alright. Okay, so out of character now, hypothetically, what do you guys think would happen if I killed it now?
I mean, I don't think that there would be... Actually, I think you might be cursed forever.
I
Yeah.
probably would be. The bow would probably go away. He'd probably kill me, because he's a big-ass golden deer.
And I mean, he was so nice. Why would you want to?
Yeah.
And honestly, if you were getting killed, you should have killed it before you gave it the bag of oats.
Well, yeah, I mean, now he's distracted. Okay, so, plus they're just oats. They're like a couple silver.
I mean, Gok thinks that everything is magic, right? So he'd believe very much that he might get cursed if he killed the thing.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so, I'm gonna give a proposition to this deer. I'm gonna ask him if he would like to accompany me on my journey in hopes that one day I will find this golden river and castle in the sky.
He looks up after finishing the oats. He tells you, not all will survive. And then he begins walking away out of a ruin.
Okay. Wait, what was his name? I'm gonna ask him what his name was before he leaves, before he's out of
Right as
distance.
you're asking, he slowly fades out.
No, he disappeared.
That's like so stereotypical. Like, wait, what's your name?
Hmm.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
I would watch that movie.
So, out of character, Dan, why is this deer predicting a bunch of deaths and all of us not living?
Because chances are all of us won't live the whole time.
Man, I wish Jay was here. Somebody should put that in player notes.
I mean, we could.
Yeah.
I think
Jay's
it'd
gonna be so
funnier if
mad.
they didn't.
Yeah, I won't. I'll just let Jay cast detect magic at some point, and he'll be like, "You see a longbow with enchantment magic, or I don't know, kind of enchantment would a longbow have?" Anyway, it's got gold inlay on it. That's cool. So if I took the string off this longbow, could I use it like a quarterstaff?
It would not be a recommended choice.
Darn. Well, I'll add that to my inventory.
You find out it weighs only 1 pound.
Sweet. Okay, so I gotta give the deer some kind of name. So I think I'm gonna call him... Oh man, I should have asked him if he wanted to touch the obsidian. Use magic. Okay, so
Not a volcano, though.
I spelled gold wrong. Well, it doesn't matter. Maybe he could react with it, do something cool. What am I gonna call this deer for the rest
Mark.
of...
This Mark.
No, I'm gonna call him... I think Maurice was the first thing that came to mind. I don't know how to spell Maurice, but that's not it. Hey, it is. Yeah, all right. Maurice the deer gave me this longbow.
Oh, I see you finally updated the crits and fumbles table, Dan.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I have this gold longbow, or it's made of wood but has gold inlay, right?
Yep.
Okay.
As a longbow, it is like 7 feet long, so it won't be easy if you try and conceal it from people.
How's he gonna carry it? It's taller than he is. How's he gonna use it? How's anyone gonna use it?
7 feet. I think you're over-exaggerating.
No, I'm technically it's 1 inch longer than me. I mean, it is magic, and it's from a giant deer who's 10 feet wide.
Still.
So,
It's a big longbow.
I still feel like he's over-exaggerating, though.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm trying to name this. I'm just going to name it Magic Longbow.
Whatever.
There we go. Magic Longbow from Maurice the Deer. Alright, I guess I'll throw out another perception check in these magical ruins. And, a 7. Great. Well, I'll just spend some time looking around, or to see if there's anything interesting around here. Anything worth money or value to Gok Lustbone. Oh, he got bigger.
That's this is the center of the ruins. So.
Okay. Is it like, you said it was like a raised area or something?
It's stone where everything else has grass growing up around it.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. All right, so spend a couple minutes looking around. Is there anything of note other than grass and rocks?
Yeah, after about a minute, well, firstly, there are some really cool rocks.
All right. Is there any rocks other than gray rocks? Because if there are, I might keep those, but,
You don't particularly see any.
Okay, so we got cool rocks. What else do we have?
I was gonna say stones, but stones are rocks still.
Stones and rocks. Man, I lucked out today. Well, I did get a magic longbow and a 22 perception, so that's nice. Or I'm assuming magic. Just neat, anyway.
Yeah, you find a cavern that it looks like a crack in the ground. It's about 4 feet wide, and you can't tell how far down it goes, but it looks like you could climb if you want.
I definitely want to, but before that, I'm gonna see if I can, draw the longbow, just test it out.
Right.
I don't have any arrows or anything, but...
Yeah, you're able to draw it.
Alright, nothing magic happened? Just a stick in a string? Alright, that's okay. Alright, so before I go to this crack in the ground, I'm going to go at least back to Biscuit and bring him with me. So
Biscuit likely won't be able to climb down into it.
Yeah, no, but I'll bring him at least to the cavern, and he can sit on the edge and wait.
Alright, that's about 1,500 feet both ways.
Alright, that's almost a mile then. Oh wait, 15 both ways, or 15 one way, then 15 another?
Both ways.
Okay, so yeah. Yeah, I think I understand now. Okay, so yeah, that's gonna take a little while. So Biscuit's back there with me now, unless, anything happened to him. Hopefully not.
Nah, things seem to be well with Biscuit.
Alright, come on, Biscuit. I'll let him finish off any oats that Maurice didn't eat.
Alrighty.
And I guess I'll just kind of tie him up to the most available rock to tie up, I guess. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's tied up.
Alrighty.
Wish I had some sort of signal to send to Klaus. Could light a big fire, but I'm a couple miles away, so I don't know if they'd see it.
Light a big fire in the ancient ruins.
Seems like a great idea. Anyway.
You have a bow now, you could try to shoot. Like, if you made a makeshift arrow or something and then lit it on fire and shoot into the sky.
Oh, yeah, that might work.
No, it wouldn't, because I'm staring across the fire, and the fire's making it hard to see, so I couldn't see it. Also, we're in a wooded area, so never mind. I'm sorry.
Oh, I thought you guys were in by the river or whatever. I didn't know that was wooded. I thought I went into the woods for this.
I was hoping it'd be wooded so we wouldn't get seen by the gang.
Okay, if they were, looking for you. Okay, so, made it back.
Try yelling real loudly.
Yeah, alright. So, before I jump in that hole, I'm going to give it a specific perception to see if I can see anything. Oh, nice. How deep it is.
You can't, but you can hear what sounds like an animal making a clicking noise.
Oh, yeah.
If Gok had yelled with all his lungs, would Klaus have been able to hear it with a 20 in perception?
I think I would have to get, I don't know what I'd roll for yelling, but I'd probably have to get a really good yell for that one. I don't know, would yelling be strength or constitution? I'd imagine it would be one of those.
Might be performance, actually.
Really?
I mean, that's what you mean, performance.
Okay, well, I'm just going to yell, "Hey, Klaus, I found a thing." Oh, never mind, I lost my voice. Okay, down into the hole.
Wow. Rats, I kind of
I whispered, "Hey Klaus, I found a hole." It's funny. The other performance was I wanted to be gentle, and instead I yelled. And this one, I wanted to yell, and instead I whispered, basically.
You
All
hear
right, so
something climbing up through the hole.
okay. Is this before I start climbing down, or what?
Yeah. Right after your whisper.
Okay, so I'm gonna have my quarterstaff ready. The longbow is like strapped to my backpack, sort of like diagonal, so it's not dragging on the ground or anything.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Out of the crack emerges a giant spider.
Oh boy! An encounter.
Roll initiative.
You're gonna die.
Are you faster than the spider or slower than the spider?
I got a 13 on initiative.
Also, what's your
Immediately
constitution?
upon popping out of the ground, the spider attacks you.
14 constitution. Oh boy.
I don't know, it might be poisonous. Might be screwed.
Just a second.
I mean, it could be poisonous. That would be definitely an issue, but
I'm not there to pump potions into your face.
no, you're not.
Make a Constitution save.
Of
Jeez.
course. Off the bat, constitution save. Oh man, that's fail.
All right, you take. Just that rolls are taking a bit.
Hmm.
All right, you take 20 damage, piercing.
God.
poison.
I'm at 12 health already.
You only had 32 health.
Yeah, I only have 32. I'm not a tank or anything.
Alright, we're not at a ridiculous level yet.
Yeah.
Not yet. Your turn.
Oh god. Hopefully that was his only move, and he got super lucky on that. I don't know. Does he have to roll to hit first? I don't know.
Yeah,
Okay, that would make sense. So it's like a fang attack.
Yep.
Okay.
it bit you.
I really don't know what order I should do this in, because I want to immediately use Hex so that I can get all that bonus damage, but that takes up my action, which means I can't use an attack action this turn, but I want to get away from it, and I don't want to provoke opportunity attacks. So the best course...
I tied up Biscuit right here.
Okay, that's fine. Best course of action is quarterstaff attack. Does it hit?
A Satine does hit.
Good. For 6 damage. I spend 1 key
Have you
point.
fixed it?
I have not.
Okay.
I have not done that yet. That's going to be the next turn, probably. I spend 1 key point and make 2 unarmed strikes against it. They probably neither hit.
Oh, yeah, wow.
Darn.
Just a straight D20, if you will.
Yeah.
Can
Oh,
I-
Okay, yeah. Both of those attacks miss.
darn. Alright, there's my action and bonus action. If I run away, I'm going to provoke opportunity attacks, probably, so...
Biscuit on his turn begins freaking out, but he's tied down, so
Does he make loud noises?
he does.
He does care.
Oh, so it's the spider's turn.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to
I don't hear Biscuit.
Please, dear God, miss.
cut
it
you
running?
off and attacks. It hits for just a sec. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Doc could die right now.
I could die right now with this magical golden longbow, I assume is magic.
Dav, you should
Oh my
roll
gosh.
for
No.
perception.
Ooh, do you have inspiration?
No, I have
I'll grant
not
him
from last
inspiration.
session.
Yeah,
Grant
for this whole
inspiration
journey, I'm
for-
gonna grant. Yeah, I'm gonna nominate him for inspiration for this whole journey.
Actually,
Yeah, really.
I'll give you inspiration for that. So
All right,
you
I'm gonna
succeed on your
re-roll
con
that.
Save.
Okay.
Oh
Oh god.
You
I'm still
take a
probably gonna
total
die, but
of
yeah.
7 damage.
Run.
5 HP. Right. Now let me weigh my options. I can disengage is like being able to run away without opportunity attacks, right?
Yeah, it takes an action and you can move up to half your move speed.
All right. I can do that as a bonus action with a key point.
Ah.
So
So
start.
what you could do is disengage as your bonus action and then run.
Yeah, how
Yeah, but I want to hit him first. That missed. All right. I'm gonna spend a key point to disengage.
how fast
Alright.
does can Biscuit move?
Not fast.
That's weird because he has 4 legs.
Well, yeah, but he's a donkey. I don't have my short sword. That's with Biscuit, I think. Or no, it's technically in my inventory, but I'd have to draw it. So I can't do that. Okay, so I'm disengaging so I can get away without opportunity attacks, right?
Yep.
Up to half my move speed. So I can get 20 feet away.
And if you live this next turn, you can get back to base and
And I still get a move action, right? Or is that... Oh, I
There,
do?
I
Okay.
fixed the...
The scale? Okay.
Yeah.
That makes more sense. Okay, so I can move 60 feet this turn.
if you hustle, what's your regular move?
I already attacked and missed, so I can't hustle. But I am taking the disengage, so that's half my move speed plus full move speed, so 60. So
Oh, okay.
I don't want to die, but I don't want Biscuit to die, and I don't have time to go untie him.
Try to get the spider to follow you and start running back to base, making as much noise as possible, and I'll keep making perception checks.
Okay, I am going to just run as fast as I can.
Actually, jump into the river. Spiders don't swim.
I get to, oops, wrong one. I get to like there, right? Yeah, I get to like there technically while we're on this map.
Alright, you're leaving Biscuit tied up?
I'm gonna leave Biscuit for now, but I'm gonna blow him a kiss as I leave and tell him that I'll come back.
Oh, already? The spider continues to follow you.
Joyous. Oh man, it's got good move speed if it was able to catch up to me too.
Makes another attack.
Oh, only got one key point left.
What's your armor class?
That's a terrible question. 20. 14, yes.
Roll a constitution save.
Oh god.
You have like 7 or
Oh,
3
God.
HP left.
I have 5 left.
I'll give him inspiration on that one.
No, he's an orc. He can survive one more.
Yeah, I do get my 1 extra turn, that's correct. Extra turn at 1 HP.
How far away are you from the river?
I was like 2 miles away from you guys before I found the deer, and then
Yeah,
that
but
was
you
like
were-
almost a mile, so...
But you were walking along the river to find the deer, weren't you? Because you're also looking for crocodiles.
I guess.
You take 14 poison and piercing damage.
I'm at 1 HP. There's gotta be some way to get out of this. I prepared a backup character. I didn't want to die today.
This isn't even how spiders attack.
What do you mean this isn't how spiders attack? It's a giant
Spiders
spider.
make webs, remember?
That's not. They don't attack with webs. He's biting me with his fangs. I'm guessing if I like super crit fail, that it puts me to sleep like Lord of the Rings, and I become Frodo.
Whatever.
Except I'm an orc, and the orcs don't find me.
Have you been yelling? Is yelling a bonus action?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna assume that I've been yelling as I run back. Visual traits.
Probably need like a crit to hear you.
Okay, so does my drop down to 1 HP, does that just affect that turn, or does it like affect this round, like until his next turn? Because probably gonna provoke another opportunity attack.
Just that one action.
Okay, so I don't. Yeah, that makes sense. Not invincible.
Tanner, does Dav have inspiration to give?
I don't.
Well, you'd have to give it to me for a specific reason. You can't just hand yours over, can you?
No, I can. If
I
I have inspiration, I can grant it to you.
I was thinking
Oh.
you just keep trying to stab it in the face with your sword, but at this point
Yeah.
it'd be like twice, and it's like if you fail the first time, I'd give you mine, and then hopefully you could crit it and kill it. But
Okay,
you're probably
so-
just doomed.
If I take a dodge action, does that mean he has disadvantage on hits?
Yep.
Okay, so the question is, for my last key point, do I want to take a dodge action for this round, or disengage and not
You
provoke
could
the opportunity
disengage, use a key
attack?
point, and then run. So you'd have like triple your move speed after.
Oh yeah, I guess I could use both of those. So I'm hustling, I'm disengaging, so that's 2.5 moves times my move speed.
Is your move speed 40?
Yes, so then I'm running
that's
about
100
100
foot
feet.
of movement.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that with my last key point.
How close are you to the river?
I have no idea. So 100 feet away now from the spider.
Alrighty. The spider continues to follow you, but is now 40 feet behind you.
Okay, so he has a move about 60.
60. So
Not, I have to hustle every turn in order to get away from him, which
But
I
why
can
would
do. I just
You can do.
have to not encounter anything.
you can get back to the base in about 14 minutes.
Thanks, Klaus.
That's what I figured out earlier, remember? Because you can go like a mile in like 7.12.
Yeah. All right, so I guess I'm gonna be doing that until he catches up to me, or until I get to the base, or not base, but the group, or at least within Klaus's perception. We'll say that, and yelling all the way. So
I'll probably need a crit until you're like within a mile or something.
yeah.
Alright.
Here, I'll even throw out another performance. Oh, bam!
Oh,
Just what we needed. I don't know if I actually.
A continuous minute of running the spider events too far back for that.
Okay.
So now you gotta get to us, say, hey, the spider's gonna eat my donkey, and we
Yes.
gotta run.
We gotta save Biscuit. I bet spiders will be more afraid, or at least this giant spider will be more afraid if we bring the horses. So I'm going to get to Klaus, get his attention. Who
Well,
knows?
this-
Maybe even Dav will help.
I'll help.
All right, sweet.
So basically, it's gonna take like half an hour for you to run to us, tell us to get our crap and go, and then
Yeah,
get
we
back.
should. Oh, by the way, I'm at 1 HP. No
So-
rush on that though.
Can we say does Gok get safely back to camp?
Yep, Gok's able to make it back to the camp with no further complications.
I'm like, so he walks up. Klaus says, "Hey, where'd you get that longbow?"
Not important. I was just chased by a spider. I'm badly injured, and I had to leave Biscuit, and now I need to go back for him. Can't leave him there.
Where's there?
There is that way, and I point the way I ran.
Okay, how injured?
On a scale of 1 to 32, 1.
I will. First Klaus will sigh and give you 2 health potions.
Okay, wait. Hit dice. Can I use hit dice, or is that only on a short rest?
Short
Only on
rest.
a short rest.
Okay, we don't have time for that, obviously.
Yeah, I'll sigh, give you 2 healing potions since they're both 2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
What you get?
So, I didn't roll it yet. Actually, I have all those alchemy supplies from that basement we broke into.
There's no time.
Could I dig through those and see if there's... Oh, yeah, there's not enough time for that. I don't want to. So, 2d4... No, 2d4...
Plus 2.
Plus 2 for the first one. Oh, nice. 10. Well, I'm at 11.
All right, yeah, you heal up 10.
And then I guess I shotgun the other one as well. Not 2d4 plus 4, 2d4 plus 2, and 6 more.
Okay.
Actually, I will not help because I have to go eat. So assume my character fell asleep while waiting around.
Okay.
All right.
I assume that.
Thanks for nothing.
I'll be like,
Thanks for nothing. Let's go.
okay, so
Okay, I'm gonna mute my mic. I might be back.
I'm guessing you're gonna hop on your horse and then I'll
So yes,
do...
we are on our horses, and we are
How
running.
long does it take to go 2 miles on horses? As fast as we can get them.
Takes about 15 minutes.
Would have taken 15 minutes of Gok running. Would have taken shorter than 15 minutes of Gok running. It's got to be faster than that.
Let's say
Yeah,
10
come on.
minutes.
All right, that makes more sense. Okay, so I mean, it is sort of a wooded area too. We're not exactly running on a track or anything,
That's true.
so it makes sense.
Actually, God, can I get you to make a couple survival checks? Just roll one.
Yeah, 14 or 17. Nice.
Yeah.
We're tracking the spider or following where I went.
Where you went.
Okay, so yeah, this makes sense.
So while we're sprinting along on our horses, I'm gonna say we have like a yelled conversation. I'm gonna ask, "What's with the long bow?"
Maurice gave it to me.
Who's Maurice?
A deer.
Can I borrow it? Looks pretty
No, I need it.
cool. Okay, great.
Yeah. Can I have an arrow?
Once we get off the horse.
Okay, that sounds good.
All right.
Frantically reading through the monk section to see how well I can use a longbow.
Probably not very well. Anyway, so what's up when we get to where
Yes, so
Biscuit's body is?
You've traveled now. Well, hey, don't assume he's dead yet. Jeez. Oh, it is a martial weapon. Darn. Well, at level 8 I could get a feat for that. Yeah, but longbows aren't exactly Gok Lustbone style.
Okay, so Ruin Place, I'm like, whoa, what happens?
Alright, getting back, you do not see Biscuit or the spider.
No. They went in the cave. That's my bet.
Is like Biscuit's rope like busted or what?
It looks
Is any of this...
Yeah.
Okay. Was any of the things on him? The things including sexy boots, some rations,
Everything
a bedroll?
on him that was on him is gone.
Okay. My tent. I need that. Okay.
Like, how big was this spider?
Oh, about 7 feet across.
Great. Okay, and where do you think it went?
Why don't we do a tracking check of 18? Probably went back in its hole. I promptly point to the crevice in the ground where I heard the clicking.
That's your best and most logical guess.
I'm gonna look in and see how deep I think it is.
I mean, I couldn't see anything, so you're probably not going to see anything. Oh,
I
you
blink.
look up.
It's dark. I forgot it's dark and I don't have night vision. I light
Yeah.
a torch.
Yeah, you should drop your torch in, see how far it goes.
You look into the hole and say, man, it probably goes on forever.
No, I don't. I'm gonna light
I
up
take
the
his torch. I take his
Yeah,
torch
light a
and throw it in the
torch.
hole.
Alright.
Minus
The
one torch.
falls down a winding crevice, eventually stopping around 40 feet down, where the light seems to spread as if there's a bigger open area underneath that.
Do I hear anything after that?
Nope. You can
Are
see
you
the
sure?
torch way down at the bottom, still burning.
It's only 40 feet.
Yep.
Okay, and I have 50 feet of rope, so we don't just have to climb up down a sheer rock wall.
And I can slow fall.
It's hardly sheer.
Yeah, it is kind of winding, he said. I'm guessing the torch kind of bounced around as it fell, too. It wasn't just a straight drop.
Still, probably will be easier.
Yeah, the rope
with
will definitely make it easier. Don't forget to use your, hammer and stuff to properly secure it. We can take our time now that we've got it in its hole, hopefully.
I don't have
What do I
any
have in my
pins, so
Oh.
I'm just gonna tie.
Tie it
one
around
end.
a rock or something?
Yeah, tie
I've also
one
got a
end.
rope, so we can make it longer if we need.
Isn't your rope busted? Because
Well, I had 2 ropes. I had one for Biscuit and one for me.
okay, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and tie one end onto a nearby rock. Is there a nearby rock that's good enough to support at least 190 pounds?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna tie the rope on that and then throw the other end in the hole
I recommend you ready your shield and sword.
while I'm climbing.
Well, yeah, before you climb down the hole. At least be, like, prepared. I know I'm going to have my quarterstaff out and the obsidian in the other hand for good luck.
I'll like,
Speaking of which...
yeah, I'll have my shield on my one arm as long as I can still use it to climb down, since I assume it's like strapped around my arm and not like in the palm of my hand.
Is the big circle supposed to be the hole now, or is it something else?
No, that's just spider token.
Okay, so I assume we'll probably meet with it again then.
Hole's approximately between you and big circle.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so he's gonna
Do you want to
climb.
go first or should I?
You go first. I'm hurt. Plus, I'm gonna use magic to start. So
Okay.
instead of immediately fighting it,
I just got involved with this situation. I don't want to go first.
it's a big mean spider though.
What did you say your constitution was?
5 times my monk level. My constitution is 14. My modifier or my save bonus is 2.
Okay, I have a higher con
So
and a higher AC, I think. Okay, I guess I'll
yeah, you probably do if you have a shield. So
I'll climb on down, I guess.
okay. And how do you calculate falling damage?
D6 per 10 feet you fall.
Do I have to roll anything to make sure I climb down safely without falling and dying?
With the rope tied off, you can do it just fine.
Okay, cool.
All right, sweet. I'm just gonna jump down the hole.
No, please, come on. I just wasted 2
Well,
potions
after
on you.
after you've climbed down and you've got your torch, I assume I'm gonna jump on down. I have slow fall, so I reduce damage I take by 4 times my level.
Yeah, so...
Or no, 5 times. 5 times my level. I reduce that damage by 20 and heal up 10. Perfect.
You don't heal up.
I know. I know that's not how it works.
Come on,
but,
just
yeah.
climb down the rope. I tied it off. Please.
But I don't take damage. It's
You
more
have to
Gok
show it
Lustbone.
off.
I want to use that ability at least once. I'll even do acrobatics.
You're already injured.
13's my lucky number. I know I am, but I don't take damage, so it's fine.
Okay,
After
fine, whatever.
I'm not going to do it until you're at the bottom anyway. So
I'm at the bottom. I pick up the torch. I glare at you after you land.
I bow.
So,
I guess we roll perception.
yeah, what do I see?
Okay, I guess you roll perception.
Alright.
I don't have night vision.
That's
I
okay.
have
You've got a torch.
Also, I ready my sword.
Looking around, you can see that this area is just covered in webbing from the giant spider, and it also goes off, and this is sort of a large room that heads off in 3 different directions.
I don't like the looks of this. What did Biscuit have on him other than his life?
Could you? He had a pair of sexy boots, 2 days worth of rations, 6 days worth of oats, a dartboard, my bedroll, my tent, and a robe from a cultist.
I suggest that actually, never mind. I'll let you go first.
But I'm okay. Whatever. Okay, so how many tunnels did you say there were?
3.
3 tunnels. Are they like in a circle around us, or just in front of us?
Oh yeah, by the way, I give Gok 5 arrows.
Okay. I accept these arrows as a gift.
Unless you want to just give me the bow.
I don't want to give you the bow. You got your own bow. This is mine. Oh, okay. This is useful. All right. So my perception of 3 is obviously not going to allow me to hear anything. Did Klaus hear anything in any specific direction?
Excuse me.
A phone rings in the cave.
The American Red Cross won my blood. It still does want my blood.
Oh man, that's funny.
Okay, I turned it off. Yeah, do I hear anything?
Yeah, out of one of the tunnels, you hear a slight clicking noise.
Ah, I know what that is. That's Gok. Or that's not me. That's Biscuit. Yes. Okay. That's Biscuit. He's trying to signal us. Clearly, and not the clicking noise I heard before that was the spider. Does it sound like
Can I
Morse
do
code?
a history
Can I
check?
decode it?
Do
That'd be
spiders
nature.
live in packs?
That'd be nature.
What's that?
Do spiders live in packs in caves like this?
Give me
Do a
strength
nature check.
for that.
I don't know anything about
I
spiders.
did a 12.
Yeah, spiders are prone to living in groups.
I don't want to go in this cave.
This is just wonderful.
I'd say, Gok, I know you like Biscuit a lot, but I think there's no chance, and it's not worth our lives.
But is it worth that tent?
I'll get you another tent.
You promise?
I promise.
Do I still have my sewer rock?
No, you threw that at someone.
Oh, that's right. Do you have any paper, Klaus?
Other than the deed to a distant land, or deed to land in a distant land, no.
Oh.
And I want to use that at some point.
Yeah.
You see
Right.
some webs
That's not
shaking
very
from this tunnel over here.
Oh.
Do I?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
How many webs are there all over the place? Like,
I'd assume they just cover
coated?
the walls.
Enough to make walking anywhere a difficult walk-in area.
is the thing we're standing on covered in webs?
A small amount has been burned off by the torch.
Okay, I'm gonna stand where the torch just burned, and then I'm going to light the rest of the webs on fire.
Are they flammable?
Are they flammable? Tell me they're flammable.
Yeah, the fire burns them, but the fire doesn't really spread. It just sort of burns wherever it touches off the torch.
Oh, that's obnoxious. Alright.
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to get them back. They're very strong spiders. Dang, it's a sad day.
Yeah, okay. Are we climbing out?
I guess, if you can convince me. How do you attempt to convince me?
That's perception.
Oh.
I did worse on persuasion.
You're going to roll persuasion. Okay. Oh, yeah, we'll just go. It's a sad day for Goklusbone.
Yes, plus I hear something coming.
Yeah.
How fast can I climb?
You can climb, I think it's,
Half move speed?
yeah, I think it's something like your strength level per turn, so 16 feet a turn.
Let me
It's mine.
double
Mine's
check.
13.
No, I think it's half move speed.
Yeah.
Oh, half move speed?
So,
okay,
yeah.
so mine's 20 then. How fast is yours?
Oh, I can move 15 feet. I can move 30 feet in a
Okay.
turn.
So, I recommend that you let me go first. 1, I'm faster. 2, you're damaged. And also, you take the torch, and when they try to come up,
I'm not damaged.
ward them
Whatever.
off with a torch.
Yeah, okay, start climbing.
Okay, we're climbing out of the hole.
What did I miss?
We
Biscuit is
left
gone.
Biscuit for dead.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. I lost my tent.
Oh, all of your stuff was on Biscuit, too.
Not all of it. He had my tent and my bedroll, so I don't have a bed anymore.
Yeah, I promised.
He had some of my rations, a rope, which was actually broken, and my cultist robe.
Darn, you're never going to get that cultist robe back.
I know. That was actually pretty useful, but yeah.
You might get another.
Biscuit will be missed.
I have one.
Okay, so yeah, we start climbing.
How wide across is the hole? The opening of the hole?
The hole is about 8 feet long and 4 feet wide.
Okay.
Okay, so do we get out of the hole without dying?
You get out of the hole without incident.
Okay. You should pull your rope up and help
Yeah,
me
pull the
push one
rope
of these
up.
big rocks.
Are there
Push
big
one of these-
rocks?
Yeah, this is a ruin in the forest with big stones covered in moss. You should push a giant big rock over this hole.
Okay, I take the rope and I help.
What's your push / drag / lift
It's
limit?
different from what is that?
It's just on your inventory. Your maximum carrying.
Oh, carry mac. Oh, push drag lift is 480 somehow.
Oh, well, it's 30 times strength, I think. Something big like that. Yeah. We should, mine's 390, so I'd assume there's at least one rock that's big enough to cover this hole, and under 800 pounds. Can we find anything like that, Dan, around the area?
With your combined strength, you're able to move one of the Stonehenge-style rocks from the ruins.
Good deal.
Okay, yeah.
I hastily scratch in Orcish, of course. Here lies Biscuit, a fallen hero. And I cry a little bit, and then I get on my horse.
Yeah, I get on my horse too. And then we go back.
Alright.
Sorry we ruined your improv,
This is a sad day.
quest thing, Dan.
Yeah.
I'm sure you had some fun stuff down in the spider cave.
Yeah, there's probably +1 fists down there that cause poison.
Plus one
Darn.
fifth.
You stole fizzy lifting drinks. You're gonna get nothing.
Heh, heh, heh. So funny.
So yeah,
Wait,
we
what?
go back.
I don't get it.
Good.
The
Okay.
best part is that Gok didn't get it.
Darn. Sad day.
He referenced Willy Wonka.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, we go back to the base.
And I am sad, and I don't have a bed to sleep on, so I'm going to spend the rest of this night awake.
Well, I haven't had a bed either. I've just been jumbling up a bunch of grass.
Well, yeah, but Cock's not smart enough to do that.
I think Gok has constant insomnia.
I probably do.
How many nights have you just stayed awake the entire night?
Yeah, several. Not all of them, though.
You
But
slept
several
pretty
of them.
well after you got beat up by that one guy.
Yeah. Well, hey, to be fair, I beat him up pretty good, too.
Okay. Everyone's
Okay.
still asleep. I'm going to check and make sure Dav didn't steal anything, even though I'm
I'm
pretty sure he
asleep.
didn't.
I'm gonna steal one of
You can
Dav's
wake up.
daggers while he's asleep. Wait, does he have a dagger?
No.
I'd imagine Dav would. Does anyone have a dagger?
I have a dagger. I have a dagger.
Okay, I'm gonna steal your dagger, Klaus Blockman.
I'm gonna check through his inventory.
No, don't take my dagger. It's in my... Actually, I'm not going to tell you where it is. You're going to have to look for it if you want to steal it. But please don't, because I spent a lot of money on it.
I'm not gonna steal it forever. I just need to use it for something.
You could just ask, hey, can I borrow your dagger? We're both still awake and standing right next to each other.
He doesn't have a dagger.
Dav? Anyway, Klaus,
Yeah.
can I borrow your dagger?
Yeah, sure. I pull my silver dagger out of my boot and give it to you.
Okay, I scratch into my quarterstaff for a little while. That
Oh.
only Dan will be able to read because I'm not gonna show any of you guys.
All right.
Put it to your poison staff or quarterstaff.
Spelled that wrong. I'm gonna start scratching on my quarterstaff, and I hand you back your dagger.
I take it back. While he's scratching out, I'm going to look through Dav's bag.
Why? No.
I'm going
Because
to make
he's
sure you're
asleep.
not hiding anything else from us.
Alright, so do you want me to just go through what's in his bag?
Yes.
Wow, this is
Hold
fun.
on. Hold. Don't move my thing. I just want to make sure what's in here first.
Okay.
I'd like to think that there's another way to play D&D where we do it like politically, and we have to use initiative to take turns on debating or something. That would be fun.
Oh, dude. I would play-
Okay. I'm gonna roll perception though.
You're asleep. You don't get
Yeah.
to.
At all?
Nope.
Well,
Okay.
I could kill you where you
read my
sleep right
inventory
now.
to him.
Okay. Firstly, how long are you gonna take to search his stuff?
I'm just going to...
In game time, just because the faster you look at stuff, the less chance.
I'm gonna ask Klaus
I
to
should
tell me
just
if there's
whisper.
anything interesting.
I'll take like 5 minutes just to dig through it, and then if I see anything interesting, I might take longer on it later.
Alright, going through his stuff, aside from his weapons and armor,
Besides anything that's like already open, that I already know he has.
you see, on top of everything is that dart that he found very first mission. You got a multicolored stone disc, a bag of 1,000 ball bearings, some ink,
I have-
a pen, paper, case for holding paper, 10 feet of string, a bell, a flask of oil, a candle, a crowbar, a hammer. Make an investigation check, actually. 10 pitons, hooded lantern, rations, a tinder box, an empty water skin, 40 feet of rope.
Is there a rat?
Oh, he does have a knife. You didn't see it because it was deep in his bag. Let's say. A kit full of makeup and fake skin, hair, that sort of thing. I just had a set of dice because he plays D&D like a nerd. A set of playing cards, and in the side pouch you have Pablo the Rat. Oh, he also has some nice cultist robes.
Alright, I put everything back away and put the bag back as it was. And I tell Gok there's nothing interesting.
Okay. Is Cypress still tied up?
No.
Oh, okay.
Alright, what time does it feel like?
It's probably near 1 or 2 a.m.
Alright,
Alright, I'm gonna try to cry myself to sleep while clutching my quarterstaff and the longbow in my hands. No one's taking them from me, ever.
What did you carve into your quarterstaff?
Oh, that's up for you to look at because you're the DM.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
I gather up some grass and then go to sleep on it after making sure there's lots of wood on the fire. What season is it? Is it going to be cold at night?
It's getting towards the end of summer.
Okay, actually I don't care that much about putting too much wood on the fire. Whatever, I go to sleep.
Alrighty.
Actually, I'm gonna add a little crying emoticon to that too.
Okay, do we want to say that's the end of our little mini session?
You searched my bag.
You could
Hey,
have
wanted to
had...
know if
Trust
you were-
me now?
You had any secrets?
I trust you a little bit more.
I'm really tempted to search Cypress's bag because he's got to have something to hide, but I'm not gonna.
I'm not going to hold my grudge for that much longer.
I didn't do anything.
You didn't tell... You weren't honest. But yeah, so mini episode over.
Yeah, I guess.
Yep. This has been Dungeons and Dragons. Join us next year for our next game.
Yeah, and on my new
Our
computer.
next real game with all the people.
It should be on my new computer.
Biscuit Lustbone, the first.
Searched my bag.
I love the betrayal in your voice. Really nice.
You stole my manacles
You're
earlier.
the good one.
It's not like I was searching it to steal anything. I was searching it for like notes, like, oh hey, kill that Klaus kid tomorrow.
No, I don't have that.
I know that now because I searched your bag.